Hey, with Aldora's chess, and today I have the solutions from the last video. So in this position, the only move that wins the game, because you're a rook down, is bishop h6, making a mating net for the black king, while your king is relatively safe for the moment, even though there's only two pawns. Black's king is more weak, and if you stop it, it's checkmate, and you cannot stop it on the back rank either. So in this position, black is totally lost. After the move queen d8, there's no defense. Second puzzle is you have two passed pawns, but black has an active rook. So you have to promote a queen to win the game. But logically you have two decisions. King f5 or king pawn e5. But this is a draw. So king f5 is wrong. And even if you go king f5, the black can also go here, and you don't have time to promote your pawn. So you have to play pawn e5, and there is just enough time to queen your rook because of the good king placement. Second puzzle. It is black to play and win. A natural looking move would be this, but there's too much counterplay with these two passed pawns. So the only way to promote one of your pawns is rook d6. And now let's say takes that this is a winning pawn endgame. So let's say I go here, then here, and you go push this pawn, and if you go for this pawn, you just take with check, and in this position, because of these two passed pawns and these three pawns are worthless, you will win the game. Next video. Yes, you can go for a perpetual here, and you have a perpetual here. But there is a special looking move which is very crazy. It is bishop e4, and now the lines are open. You take with the queen. If you go here, checkmate. So if you do it with the queen, I just win with the rook, and your king is just really bad, and you have a queen against rook at knight with a very open king. So let's go here, but it's the same. I have to go here, and now you don't take with the queen, because then you have a losing rook endgame. You take with the rook, and if you just check, there's no more checks anymore, and you will get checkmated soon or later with a terrible position. Next puzzle is this one. The only move that wins the game is this, because now your friend checkmate and you have an attack on the rook. Black has no chance, and if he does this, protecting the pawn, you are here. Now you have a passed pawn, you have a better king, and your knight is very active on the rim, because the king is very badly placed. If you do any other move, for instance, you do like this, doesn't work, because now rook c8, and if you take, you're just gonna end up in a perpetual check. Wherever you go, there is a perpetual. Even if you block, it is bad for you, because you will be losing. Next solution. Here is just sacrificing your rook to go for winning pawn endgame. king and pawn endgame. Let's say you take with a queen, I do this. If you stay with a king, I do this. But in this situation, your king is better placed, so most people would play king takes. And now after this, it is winning because you have 4 against 4, but these are double pawns, and you are up a tempo. He has to protect this pawn. If he pushes, you can just go here, and you're just gonna use this pawn as bait and then gobble up the pawn and then queen a pawn. So in the other version, if you take with the queen, it's just the same. You can not run, and you'll go again in a losing pawn king endgame. And for the last puzzle, it is crazy. You just go with is black to play. You just go with rook e1. Whatever you do, let's say do this, then you just sacrifice, and then you have up a piece. So in this position, if you do something else, let's say you do queen d8, you can just take and it's drawn endgame. But if you take, let's say it goes here, then you have this, and this king is gonna get very checkmated, or you have to sacrifice pieces to defend. So the only logical move is this, but then I can just sacrifice, and if you don't take a sacrifice, then you're just down a piece. So you have to take it, and you have this fork while you are winning a rook. And you don't have a perpetual check because I can escape here. There are multiple ways to escape. I can even bring my bishop, but in the end there's no perpetual because the bishop protects the white squares and the queen protects the black squares. Thank you for this video and hope you enjoyed it.